It has come to light that Chris Bowen, Australia's Energy Minister, has been accused of using the public service to push a misleading agenda. Bowen reportedly instructed his department to create flawed figures in an attempt to discredit Peter Dutton's nuclear energy proposal, claiming it would result in a 49% electricity shortfall by 2035. However, the Department of Climate Change and Energy has since clarified that the figures were not based on an actual analysis of the coal industry's nuclear energy proposals but rather an assumption-driven calculation. The revelation has raised serious concerns about the integrity of the information being presented to the public. As one commentator put it, how can Australians have a meaningful debate about the country's energy future when the government is feeding the public with inaccurate data? Ian Plimer, a geologist, expressed his disappointment with Bowen, calling him the worst cabinet minister he has seen in his lifetime of voting. Having cast his first vote in 1961, Ian believes Bowen's inability to understand the benefits of nuclear energy and his ideological stance on renewables is harming the nation's energy future. Bowen, in his view, seems more interested in maintaining a narrative rather than considering the reality of countries that successfully rely on nuclear energy. Despite these concerns, Ian also sees a silver lining. He humorously suggests that Bowen's actions may be benefiting the Liberal Party. His constant public gaffes and controversial statements are, in Ian's view, proving to be a gift to the opposition. "Mr. Bowen, please stay in your position," Ian quips. "Keep speaking your mind, keep giving us the benefit of your wisdom, and keep showing us your lack of charisma. You're helping the Liberals more than you think." The discussion then shifts to another troubling development: the Victorian government's aggressive push for the electrification of the power network. According to a report by leading academic Professor Simon Shazer, the state's electrification plan could lead to mass blackouts. The report warns that demand for electricity could exceed the supply of renewable energy by more than 30% in certain months, leaving residents vulnerable to power shortages. Ian, who has extensive experience in the energy sector, does not mince words. He argues that the push for renewables is leading the country in the wrong direction. Looking back at Victoria's energy history, he points out that the state once had the cheapest electricity in the world, thanks to its abundant brown coal deposits. These deposits could continue to supply power for thousands of years, he says. However, the state's politicians and bureaucrats seem determined to move away from this reliable energy source, and instead, they are blindly pursuing a renewable energy fantasy. This shift, Ian warns, will have far-reaching consequences. Not only could it jeopardize Victoria's energy security, but it could also have a domino effect on South Australia, which relies on power imports from Victoria. The interconnector between the two states is a crucial link, and if Victoria's power supply falters, it could also leave South Australia in the dark. The push towards renewables, according to Ian, is not being guided by experts in the field but rather by politicians and bureaucrats who lack a deep understanding of electricity generation. The result, he believes, will be a harsh reality check when the lights go out, and Australians are left to deal with the consequences of decisions made without regard for the practicalities of energy production. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth discussions on the latest Australian news. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.